Got a quick one for you guys today. Spied Corvette engineers are testing the new 2026 Corvette, and we may have a first glimpse into a new interior refresh. If you ever wanted real carbon fiber parts, I do have a promo code with carbon add-ons. Whether you have a Chevy, a Dodge, or a Mustang, a Ford, you can get real carbon fiber parts and save 5% off even on the discounted stuff using code FitCityGarage5 or use the link in the description of this video down below. So thanks for checking it out, and let's get on with the video. What's up, guys? How you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's talk about something that's quite interesting. The C8 Corvette's been out for quite a while now, coming in the late 2019. We're in 2025, come late 2025. We are looking at 6 years for the vehicle. And usually after 5 years, cars get a refresh, something that they change with the vehicle, whether that's the exterior, the interior, the powertrain, all the above, or a mix of some of them. Well, Chevy looks to be doing a refresh on the interior. Now, right off the rip though, looks like they're still testing the Zora, which is going to be the twin turbo V8 engine that they're going to have in the ZR1, paired with an electric. I think it's like 165 horsepower. They might even add a 200 horsepower motor to the front to give it all-wheel drive and it just be a monster. So I think they're still testing that, but on top of testing that, they're testing or dabbling, I guess you could say, with a new interior. So let's kind of go over this. I'll link this in the description down below, but it's been rumored for the last 2 years that a refresh was coming to the C8 Corvette's interior, and we may finally have a first look at it in the latest batch of C8 spy photos from photographer Glenn Paulina. So this is what I would assume would be the Zoras, right? The ZR1s. Because the thing is why would these be camouflaged? The ZR1 is not, it's not a secret. It's not a secret anymore. None of these vehicles, the Z06, the ZR1, none of those are a secret. So this would probably be the Zora, and they're also testing it with different wings. As you can see, that's like the Z06 wing, and that's the ZR1 wing. However, let's look at the spy shot interiors. Now, like I said, I'll have this in the description down below so you can read it, but I'm going to give you my take on this. You can see quite a difference. Right off the rip, look at the top here. You can see that there's a fix, so to speak, because let's remember the 3LT trims have bubbling on the dash here. So the dash looks quite different, so to speak, than it does from the previous model. Also, it looks like if you just use, some critical thinking here, so to speak, where the wall, the Great Wall, they call it, where the wall is, as you can see in the regular picture here, it looks to be gone or minimized or changed down here by the passenger side. Because it's not really a passenger type vehicle whatsoever. I've sat in the passenger side of one, and it's very enclosed. It feels okay, but it definitely feels like something is off. But if you sit in a C7 Corvette, it is still wide open for everyone to the interior, so to speak. But when it comes to the C8, that wall is way bigger, and some of you that have a C8 or have sat in one know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, it's crazy. It is like high up compared to where you sit. You're like entrapped, and you don't have a lot of room, just like up here with your arms and stuff like that. You don't have a lot of room. But you can easily see that might be gone, right? So I do believe they have some other photos here. You can see kind of more of the front here. Now, he must not have been able to get very close. There are people in it. If there was no one in it, he probably was going to get way up to it. But the screen dash layout does look to be a little different too. Maybe a little bit. I know that there was talks about changing that. There's been rumors, I should say, changing that. But yeah, it definitely, it looks different. It looks different. Where are all those buttons going to go? That's hard to know. And also the screen, if you look at a C8 screen, it doesn't, the picture doesn't fill the whole thing. There's quite big bezels, so they might fill the whole screen, and it kind of looks like they are. It's very faint. Let me zoom in real quick. So if we zoom in, okay, you can see that it's barely on, But the bezel, like, look at the size of the screen. I mean, we're speculating, right? We're guessing here, but it looks bigger. It looks bigger. Absolutely, which it needs to be honest with you. As far as the steering wheel, that's a carbon fiber steering wheel. I don't really see anything too different on the steering wheel. So, well, no, no, I don't. The stock's the same. I'm sure the paddle shifters are the same. They might change that if they want to. The push start button, either it's carbon fiber or it's not there anymore. Do you see that? You should be able to see that about right here. I mean, there's water droplet right there, but you should be able to see it pretty easily right there, and you can't. It's not there. I would imagine the knob's still there. That's hard to see, but I imagine the knob's still there. But yeah, look, that looks different. That looks way different. Honestly, that looks ridiculous. The regular C8, it looks like they got just way too much going on there. Like, what the hell is that? So, you can see the heads-up display right there. So, yeah, this looks cleaner. More aesthetically pleasing, in my opinion. Nothing wrong with this one, so to speak. But then when you show me this, it looks a lot better. So, maybe Chevy will make the interior more efficient. And by efficient, I mean cost efficient. And maybe they'll be able to drop the price a little bit because they're using less material, which that looks to be the case. Less material. If they can find ways to make things look clean and look nicer while also cost cutting, everybody wins. Now here's the last thing I want to leave you guys with. Yeah, you can see the screen on there. It's pretty big. It's actually it looks bigger. Will this interior make it into every single C8 Corvette? Will it? I don't know. I don't know if they'll call this a premium interior and keep the big wall on the C8 base Corvettes, so to speak, just the regular V8 engine, not the Z06, not the ZR1, and not the Zora, or the E-Ray also, another premium Corvette. We'll have to see, but it looks like we will be getting a new interior and probably an announcement of the new Corvette here pretty soon. It's March. Chevy usually announces things in like the first or the second quarter of the year for the third, fourth quarter. Usually the end of the third, beginning of the fourth quarter for new things. So yeah, we should actually be hearing from this very soon. But I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you think this is a nice change? Do you hope that they got rid of the wall? Do you think this might end up making it more cost cutting, right? Do you think it's going to make it cheaper? For all forms of Corvettes, I think they should definitely look into that. All companies should look at cost cutting while also still giving the customer a very nice interior. Just because you're cutting out a lot of material does not mean it has to sacrifice. And this is proof of it. They've cut out a lot of material. You can see it. So we'll just have to see. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And that's it with me. And I'll see you guys in the next one.